Brighton, here we come. Apparently, it's only about an hour to an hour and a half, depending where you're staying in the city, to get to Brighton. And Brighton station is right in the city center, so everywhere you go from there is very walkable. I'm excited for this one. I'm keen to compare it if it's like Oxford Street, Darlinghurst, or Newtown in Sydney, but with the beach. I'm in this really cute cafe right by the beach. It's pronounced as, well, it's spelled as O-E-U-F. Youth? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But apparently there's one in Amsterdam as well, but I don't think it's the same restaurant. So I'm just having a quick breakfast. I have my matcha, iced matcha with blueberry. And they make this thing called crumpets, which is like crumpets, but French toast with cheese, chive, and bacon. I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten anything since I woke up. Very pretty cafe. Everything was like baby pink and light green. And the food was pretty good, but I hope it was just a 2-stack rather than a 3-stack because that filled me up with so much cheese and bacon and maybe a little bit of garlic in it. But amazing nonetheless. That was at £20.50 for my matcha and my crumpets. And there was no service charge / tip added, discretionary service charge added into the bill, which was very common in Portugal as well. And I've been to like 2 places or 3 places in Sydney where they do that too. I am walking along an iconic Brighton, what do you call it? Wait. Destination. I don't know if it's a destination, but they are called the Hove Beach Huts, which is only a couple of minutes away from the cafe we were in. It reminds me of the beach huts in Melbourne, St. Kilda, if I'm not mistaken. But obviously these ones are not by the sand because their beach has stones. Stones instead of sand, which is probably good when you're wearing sneakers, but I can't imagine that being comfortable on your back. I took an Uber from the station to the cafe and I could see the water and it just made me smile. I just love seeing it. I mean, of course, we have seen better beaches, but just so calming. And it's very cold. It's very cold at the moment because the wind is not helping as well. It's a very nice boardwalk. Feels a very wide boardwalk as well. I see a lot of runners, a lot of people going for walks. There are people surfing as well, and there's people chilling out by the beach. But how do you... We're back in the boardwalk. Sands. Any sand in my shoes. That's probably the one good thing about it. So we are now walking to the Royal Pavilion, which is just over a 30-minute walk from where we are. I was tempted to take an Uber, but let's walk it. Now get some steps up, take it slow, enjoy the view. It's one way to get to know the city a little bit more, and besides, it's just straight up the boardwalk anyway. I think we have about 11 minutes left of my walk. As you get to the middle part of the boardwalk, there are plenty of bars, restaurants, cafes, and other amusement. Almost like there's even a I don't know if you can see it, but I think they call it the I-360, where you can ride this like little spaceship looking thing that goes all the way up very slowly and then down again, which I'm guessing you get a very nice aerial view of the town. That was a very beautiful and the most colorful building I've ever seen, and it was indeed as advertised. It was built for King George IV, and it did say it's going to be one of the most colorful buildings that you will ever see, and it definitely delivered. I thought it was going to be purely Indian inspired, but it's Indian in the exterior, but inside it's definitely more Chinese inspired. And there was some really cool statement as well that Brighton has always been gay, as in back in the day, gay as in joyful, that's what the word describes, and full of balls, meaning like the dances and all those formal dances, right? And it kind of still applies to today, and it's in its modern day definition in a good way. So Brighton is obviously, if you didn't know, known to be the LGBTQ hub of the country. It is £19.50 to enter, which is just over $40 if I'm not mistaken, AUD. It is an annual membership. Obviously it doesn't help if you are traveling, but I think it is quite expensive, and it's not that big, at least what you can see. The buildings, the pavilion obviously is massive, but what you can see, good way to learn history, and it's just so beautiful inside. Very different from your typical British architecture. We have gardens here as well, and there is a Brighton Museum and Art Gallery thing just around here. Just check it out and see if we feel like going as well. Oh, that's cool. I know ABBA. I decided to go in. You do have to pay, similar to the Royal Pavilion. It's an annual membership, but this one is only $9.50. There's a museum here on the first level, which shows you a bit of just general history, but also of Brighton's. But we are heading up now for the fashion.
I'm in the back seat. You should probably take the wheel. I'm kinda twisted inside, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm just here for the ride, okay? Fuck, here comes a double vision. Does Megan Fox have a twin or something? Might be the Prozac kicking in, but she tossed her drink in my face and I didn't even flinch. My mom says
now at the lanes, it's literally a maze of little lanes filled with restaurant, antique shops, independent shops, cafes, and jewelry stores. It's definitely got that quirky, artsy vibe, very Brighton. Great spot to wander and maybe even take a break and have a snack or eat. And this is so England. Some of the buildings here have been around since the 18th century. My mind keeps getting blown away by the history in this country. I'm back by the beach because I am still too full to have lunch. We are at the Brighton Palace Pier. It's their seaside pier with, I can see some rides. I think I can see a mini roller coaster and a merry-go-round and other arcades as well. It's free to enter, so let's go in. You obviously just have to pay for the rides that you get on, which we won't do. I lie, it's £2 to enter now. Which we are not going to do because I'm definitely not going to do any of the rides, and we can just enjoy the same view from here and save £2. Well, with that, I might finish the vlog here because I am too full to have lunch because I had brunch, and we have seen everything that we wanted to see here in Brighton. I still recommend that you come and visit. Maybe start from roughly midday so that you can have lunch instead and then do your activities throughout the afternoon. Make sure you wear comfy shoes though, because it's definitely easy to explore it on foot, even if coming from the station is about 30 minutes to walk to where I had my brunch. If you walk by the water, it's an easy walk, and I can see people swimming as well right now. If you feel like doing that, I bet that water is freezing. Well, thank you so much for watching. If there's any other destinations or stops that you recommend here in Brighton, let me know in the comments. Till next time, bye.